Hello and welcome to another episode of Don't Tell My Wife podcast. Here with one of your
Yes.
hosts, Tonye.
And it's your boy Ken.
And yeah, man, back again. Another week,
Another episode, man.
another episode, man. But yeah, back again.
Come on, man.
How's your week? Been?
My week was cool, man. I can't lie. It's obviously that L that I told you about again.
Yeah,
But I
man.
saw
What can you do?
I saw like a meme and it was like when you're financially okay,
Yeah.
then your car is like looking
Yeah.
at you like, like let me give you some
Cheeky.
reals, man. But yeah, apart from that, it's been a cool week. Just like work and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't complain still. What about you?
Nah, that's good, man. My week's been good. Yeah, just pretty much work. Obviously, Manly hasn't been like great this week. He's been a bit ill. So obviously, he's not got nursery this week, so it's a bit of a hands
For the whole week?
Yeah. So
Damn.
missed 2 days, innit? So
Yeah.
that's 2 days gone.
Yeah.
But so obviously that's been a very not hectic, but
Mm-hmm.
you know when your child's not ill, it's very hands on.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Not going nursery, so you don't have like a break.
Did you take time off work?
No.
You know you can get
Emergency time off.
child days.
Yeah, but it's not that. I'd rather save it for something that's serious. Or God forbid there's anything serious where I need to use it. But you know,
like in the jobs that I've had, you get like
I think we get like 2 days.
Our max is 5 for the year.
Yeah.
5 like parent all leave days.
Yeah,
which is good.
So yeah, no, it's just been a bit of a
Mm-hmm.
hands-on week, but you know, it's okay. It's okay now still. But I got there's one thing from work I got like a £50 gift card.
Is it? Why?
Yeah, so basically last month, for Black History Month, I did like a podcast. Like I work.
Oh,
my
the work
has a
thing. Yeah. I
podcast.
remember you mentioned it.
Yeah, they were talking about like maternity. Was with like the group 5 times more, and they wanted like a male's perspective. I was like, you know, I don't mind. I'll just jump in. So I've done it, and obviously, you know, they sent me a message saying, you know, thank you very much. Obviously, they get to give stuff out.
Is there a way that we can listen to it?
Nah, don't worry. I ain't betting on where I work, man.
Don't be shy, man.
I tell you, bro. I think I only really sent like 3 words, like maybe like 3 sentences. But,
is it? Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty much.
I heard that song of the week.
Song of the week. His chest is good, you know.
I would go first. My song of the week, I've got 2 this week. House Fires. You know House Fires? Yeah. So 1, Lifter by House Fires.
Yeah.
And 2, Lift You High by House Fires.
Okay, first.
2 beautiful songs, man.
I've got 1 this week. And it's called Omo Baba.
Omo Baba?
Yeah, by Spirit of Prophecy. It came out. To like April 2022. Wow, damn. Yeah, April 2022. But like, you should listen to it though. It's a bit of like a my piano vibe, you know?
Is it?
I can't lie. You know, if they made like more songs like this, like more, you know, worshipy, like not worshipy, but like more like got a bit of a beat to it. And gladly, like, I was listening to it in the car and I was like, this is slightly jumpy, you know? So I can't lie. I really liked it still.
There's one song that I want to add as well, but I forgot the name. Oh, hold on. Don't disgrace me, phone. What's it called? Remember Temmie's playlist? I don't know if he still has it, but remember that playlist he done in like lockdown times?
No, I don't remember.
What's the song called? I forgot it, but it was a song on there, on Temmie's playlist that was like probably one of the most beautiful songs I've ever. That's it, I found it. In Your Mist.
I don't remember listening to that.
In Your Mist, Ali Page. I want to add that as well.
Okay.
I think that's probably the most like beautiful songs I've ever listened to. And obviously it's gospel, but it's not worship, it's gospel. I first heard it from Temmie's playlist. He had a sick playlist. Like it was like alternate gospel music. That's like not like worship or not like praise, or just nice or smooth. Temmie has some cold playlists. I can't lie, I'll give it to him, man.
I'm screaming first.
He's got some cold playlists, but yeah. In Your Mist by Ali Page is the first song I'm gonna add.
Okay, cool. You got what my wife did this week?
Yeah, so she didn't really do nothing crazy, but she pranked me still.
Oh, swear, what did
you know that hot water prank?
Which one?
You know when they're like, they're making like a hot drink.
Yeah.
And then they're walking towards you, then they pretend to spill it.
Yeah. So
she done that. So she was like, she's gonna make some tea. Yeah. So obviously we're chilling in the living room now. So where I'm sitting, she was walking towards me to sit next to me. So as she got close to me, she spilt the drink.
Yeah.
But there was nothing in it.
Okay.
bro, the way my heart stopped, like, I had to hold my chest. I think I was just in like shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
so you would have been finished.
If you burn me, like, I was like, oh man, like, she actually got me still. Which was bare funny, like, we were screaming.
Oh, so you gotta prank her back then?
I have to, but I need to think of how. Still.
But you
might
might
we used
have
to
to
prank
wait,
each other bears. One thing about us, we used to prank each other bears. Like, remember lockdown times when we made
that page,
yeah. We were so sneaky, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to prank each other still. So I need to get her back, man. But I don't know what pranks to do that.
But you know them ones though, you kind of gotta wait a bit so they don't expect it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Yeah, what Abs might do something to me, and she thinks I'm gonna get her back straight away. But I like the suspense of waiting, where you're very uneasy for a couple of days. You don't know when I'm gonna get you, and then bam, I'll get you.
Get her.
Or maybe even sometimes I won't even get her back. I'll just be like, bro, it's the suspense, and the way that you're waiting is making me, it's giving me back payback.
Don't kill me. But yeah, that's what she did this week still. But apart from that, yeah, we've been cool.
No, it's good. I haven't got one.
We've
just had a good, calm week. It's just been us trying to look after this child.
Yeah, man, it's not easy.
That's all we can really do still.
It's not easy.
Have you got any baby verbs?
Yeah. What do I have? So when we got, I don't like going shopping with Zeph.
Yeah.
Because you either get two sides of Zeph. You get a Zeph that's like bubbly, that wants to say hello to everyone, wants to talk to everyone, or you get tantrum Zeph.
Yeah.
So this week we got bubbly Zeph.
Yeah.
He'll go up to everybody, want to shake their hand.
Yeah.
He'll be saying hello to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. And it's like when he sees something, he doesn't stop until you actually give it to him. And I was in a good mood yesterday. We went shopping yesterday afternoon. I was in a good mood. So I was like,
why did you go shopping on Saturdays, bro? I don't understand people that shop on Saturdays, bro.
Bro, it's just the only time. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad still. Okay, it wasn't bad. But yeah, so we was in Dartford. We went shopping in Dartford actually. That's how we discovered what.
I can't say it properly. Hey, say it, bro.
We discovered Popeyes, man.
Big back.
Hey, but yeah. So obviously, I went. Not asked me to go find something. I went to go find something. Bro, deep it, yeah. The whole of Aldi, yeah. All your hair it is. Daddy, where are you, Daddy? Bro, he's screaming it. Yeah. Like, I've seen everyone's even looking for me as well. And then when I got to where they were like, there he is. Like, people were like, Daddy's hair. I was just like, you're so embarrassing. Bro, literally, all you hear is them screaming, Daddy. I was like, I can't take you anywhere.
But at least it's a good story rather than hearing, bro, some kids are disgracing their parents, man.
Yeah. Another thing that he's been doing, which kills me, yeah. So obviously, you see how I said, nothing will kill me, Jesus' name. Man. God. But you see how I said, obviously, he stayed the night at my mum's this week, yeah?
Yeah.
There's one thing that Zeph does, and even it happened before we went on holiday. It happens recently when we're dropping him somewhere, yeah? Like, when he sees the bags that are packed for his stay, he's so nice, bro. Like, he's the cutest. Like, he's so gentle. He's making us laugh. He's being so cute because he knows we're shipping him. When he sees that overlap bag, he doesn't want to annoy us.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, you're going, bro.
You're going, regardless.
You are going.
I'm remembering what you did 2 weeks ago. You're going.
You're going.
I'm screaming.
And he done it on Thursday. No, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, yeah. Before obviously we dropped him at my mum's, like, he was being so nice. I was just like, my guy, there's nothing you could do to stop what's happening, bro.
Like, this is happening.
This is happening. And it is so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, that's what he's been doing, man. Just been annoying as usual.
Yeah, no.
What about Mali, though?
No, Mali, bro, as I said, bro, it's just been like not feeling well, innit? Like, bro, this guy, it's always something. Recently, like maybe the past 2 weeks, obviously the first thing was the hands, foot, and mouth disease. Then this week, like, he had like he had like a cough, etc. So obviously he's giving me the cough and cold. So he had like a cough or cold. They said it was like maybe like an infection or something like that. And then, bro, now the other day he's just got a nappy rash. Damn. I was like, bro, 1, 2, 3, bro.
I said it the first year of nursery,
bro.
Crazy,
so it's just been a bit peak.
There's even a hand, foot, and mouth breakout in Zeph's nursery.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
that thing. But did you man get? Because we, as I said, we didn't get told as parents. Like I didn't get told.
Yeah, we got told. They sent an update.
I was so annoyed about not getting told. It actually annoyed me so much.
Yeah, that's jarring.
Obviously, if him getting it is fine, innit? Like, it is what it is. It's an outbreak, innit? It's babies, innit? But bro, not getting told and not being prepared and obviously seeing it on him, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, bare jarring. But yeah, it's just been that, man. That's been his deaths, of course. Just been a bit not feeling well.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. I got trivia for you this week.
All right, cool, go on.
What, 10 questions? We need to work out the scores and then maybe just set a cut-off point. So maybe like the next couple episodes, then we just stop it and then whoever wins.
I can't lie though, like, I don't think you're anywhere close.
That's fine.
I don't think
listeners, you know what we should do? The loser should have a forfeit.
Bro, stop saying this stuff if you're the loser,
no,
bro.
I don't mind. You know I'm down to do it.
We'll see.
And the listeners should choose
the forfeit. I'll think about maybe one. Seeing if you lose, maybe you wear a tutu.
Hey, I don't mind, man.
Maybe you wear a tutu on the pod, bro.
Alright, cool. So question 1, yeah.
Okay.
What is the name of the song that Queen Elsa sings as she builds her castle in the movie Frozen?
Bro, I haven't watched Frozen. Is it Let It Go?
Yeah.
Okay, Fez. Alright, cool.
So don't write yourself off, bro.
No, but bro, I don't watch that, bro.
Don't write yourself off.
This guy doing questions that no one will know, you know.
Everyone has watched Frozen, bro.
I haven't watched Frozen.
You've never watched Frozen?
Bro, I only just had a child, bro.
Fair enough. I watched Frozen before Zeph was born.
I don't know what you were doing there.
Anyway, so number 2. In which year did Usain Bolt set his 100-meter world record?
100 meters. So that was the 958 one. 2008.
Is that a final answer?
Yeah.
No, well, 2009.
2009?
Yeah.
Is when he set that world record? It wasn't at the Olympics?
It's 2009, bro.
Let me double check that.
It doesn't say Olympic world record. It just said world record. It didn't say Olympic.
Wait.
Bro, it's 2009,
100-meter world record. Oh, in 2009. So it wasn't I thought it was the Olympics. So maybe it was the World Championships.
Yeah, it was that.
Oh, damn. Okay,
world record.
First.
Okay, so in 2009, who did Forbes name the youngest self-made billionaire?
Youngest self-made billionaire?
Everyone knows this, bro.
In 2009? 2019?
Yeah. If I said 2009, my bad. 2019.
Is it not like Kylie Jenner?
Yeah.
Yeah, calm. Oh,
2.
You said 2009, not 19.
Which animal can be seen on the Porsche logo?
Oh, God. Eesh. Oh, no.
I have to push you for an answer, mate.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, no. I know it's not gonna. Is it a horse?
It's a horse.
Oh, it's a horse?
Dad. Yes,
of course, Ferrari horse. Okay, cool. All right.
I think Ferrari is a horse as
well. Ferrari is a horse.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 out of 4. Well done. Okay, so who won the Champions League in the year 2000?
2000?
Mm-hmm.
AC Milan?
No.
Oh, Real Madrid.
Yeah. You would have got it if you thought about it. Anyway.
That's shy.
So in Euro 2012, who was the runner-up in the final?
Euro 2012. Okay, the last winners were Italy. Then before that, it's like Spain.
Push you for an answer, lad.
Bro, give me like a couple seconds. Wait, sorry, 2012?
Yes, he was the runner-up in the final.
France?
No, Italy.
Oh! Oh, that's so annoying. Who won then?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so true.
Okay, so in this Premier League season, who scored the opening goal of the Premier League season?
Brahma?
Nah. Xerxes.
Oh yeah, it's
that was the first game, innit? Yeah. Okay, so question 8. Got two more questions.
Alright, go on.
Or 3 more questions, sorry. So, which player scored the fastest hat trick in Premier League history?
Premier history.
The fastest hat trick. I'll give you a clue. This player doesn't play in the Premier League anymore.
Wow, great clue. Great clue, man.
Okay, he's black.
Oh, he's black. Oh no. A black and scored a hat trick. It can't be anyone. It's not damn Ben.
Who did you say? I did by you.
I'm not saying that's not the answer I'm thinking. Is it Mario Balotelli?
Nah, Sadio Mane.
Okay.
So that one was a hard one. Okay, Crepes and Conan opened a restaurant in 2018. What was the name of the restaurant?
Crepes and Coons.
Well done. What was the name of these? Okay, last question.
Yeah,
so, what was the name of Dizzy Rascal's debut album? You don't know this one?
I don't listen to Dizzy Rascal, bro.
You listen to Dizzy Rascal? Bro, everyone should know this one. Dizzy Rascal's first debut album. Come on, bro. This is heritage, man.
Your uncle, that's heritage.
You don't know this? I thought this one was an easy one for you.
Nah, I didn't listen to Dizzy
Damn,
Rascal.
son.
Only debate song. The album cover was like a yellow, white. And yellow,
you're on the right track.
I know what it is, but
you're on the right track.
I don't know the name, man.
I was like, you know what? Let me give you an easy one.
I don't know the name, man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to push you for an answer still.
Nah, I'll skip it. I don't know.
We're in the corner, man.
No, it's true.
Bro, the album cover, he's sitting in the corner,
I
bro.
know. And it's the yellow back.
Yes.
Oh, no. That was poor. Fez, I'm not a Dizzy Rascal fan like that. I can't really say much.
Fair enough, man.
Oh, damn.
I'm surprised, but hold on. How many did you get? So one,
like 4 out of 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 out of 10 still.
I know, like a third.
Yeah, poor for me this week, though.
Poor for me this week, man, but I'm still in the lead, probably.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll count
so,
up the man.
APG, homie. APG.
We'll see.
But yeah, so anyway, what I wanted to talk about this week, so obviously, for example, obviously, a lot of our dilemmas, obviously, some of our dilemmas are pretty wild. Some of our dilemmas are very funny. But you know what? I feel like I'm seeing like a pattern in the comments here, where it's like, so someone does this to someone, divorce him, annul the marriage, leave him, sis, he don't love you. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what? Some of the dilemmas have been wild, innit? And I understand, innit? But I'm also thinking in the corner, like, are we too quick to leave? Or is everything, I know back in the day, a lot of our, like, I don't know, when they say our grandmothers, they couldn't leave, etc. Like, they couldn't leave in it because you needed a man to get certain things. Yeah. So obviously that's why a lot of them stuck out their marriage and stuff like that, or stuck out for the kids, etc. But do you think nowadays, obviously it is, we are more free to do whatever we want. But do you think it's people don't want to go through hardship anymore and actually work at it? And do you think that people don't really view marriage vows as serious anymore?
Yes, I don't think people view marriage vows as serious anymore. I don't think people want to go through that hardship. But I think some people would hear that and be like, why do I need to go through hardship?
I hear it, but...
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I heard that, yeah.
Which is like, because for example, like, you see... for example, you see the older generation of Nigerian or African aunties, the husbands have been cheating on them, on them.
Yeah.
They won't leave. They'll be like, men will be men. He's just a man. You know what these men are like. Yeah. And then they'll be telling the girls in this generation, he cheated once. Does that mean you leave him, divorce him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why I really love the women in our generation it's because they don't stand for these things, innit?
Mm.
So there's a fine line with hardship and not standing. I think some things that are like we can work towards it, and we can, do what we need to do, counseling, therapy, whatever. It's cool. You go through it. There's a process to everything. Like marriage is not the easiest thing. Like marriage, you get me?
Mm.
So what was I saying?
No, so that pretty much women from the generation before.
Yes.
and
So
our
there's a fine
generation.
line. I feel like, yes, people don't want to go through that hardship, but why do people need to go through that hardship? And I do feel like marriage now, the vows that people make in front of people is very loose and it's very light, because a couple years, 2-3 years, people are getting divorced, innit?
Mm.
So, but it's a touchy one because,
Yeah, it's a touchy one still.
like, we're still quite early in our marriage. So
Yeah,
it's like,
true.
I can't tell people, oh, no, you shouldn't have done it. You should have stayed with the guy. You should have stayed with the woman. Like, I don't know what you went through. Do you know what I'm saying? What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, and I hear it that we're both going to be 3 years next year, innit? But I feel like I don't know. Our marriage is very different to a relationship, innit? But obviously, as like everyone would know, it's 9 years. 9 years next month, innit? Obviously, it's different to marriage, innit? But I hear it in terms of people don't like, and that's the thing. I kind of say myself, like, why do you need to sometimes go through tough love? Because my relationship, my marriage, it hasn't been tough.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why it's not tough, because we don't let it be tough.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand that. But then I feel like, when I said my vows, for me, obviously, and obviously I don't, God forbid, but I don't know what happens in the future. But obviously my plan is to stay with my wife until I die, right?
But yes, and I hear that. And with me too. But don't you feel like there's just certain situations in marriage that, like, you wouldn't know until you face it?
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's true.
if obviously me and my wife got married, we said our vows, death do us part, all of that stuff, in front of our family, etc. But God forbid, but obviously we're going to be 3 years in a few months. But it's like, something could have happened in our first year that I discovered something about her. She discovered something about me. We just didn't connect. We just didn't. You get me? Like,
but then
it was rough.
You guys to actually now put work into it. Like, you said your vows, like, at least try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people could have tried. Like, people, obviously, I'm not here championing divorce. Like, I don't believe in divorce when it's not necessary. I think divorce should only happen when adultery has happened. Obviously, I said in the Bible. I'm only going for what was said in the Bible. So I don't believe in divorce. However, I don't blame people for getting divorce, for getting a divorce when they've gone through certain things, because it's like,
there's some things it's hard to come back from.
How do you come back from?
Yeah, certain things are very hard to come back from.
If you're going through domestic abuse, domestic violence, like, bro, like, no one should tell you to stay there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I hear that.
So it's a hard one for marriages. It's a hard one being Christian as well, because in the Bible it says something about, I'm paraphrasing, but you could only get a divorce when the person has committed adultery, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
not blah blah blah. But obviously it says that in the Bible.
Let's not do that. Go too far to the extreme, innit? The extreme, I hear it, but when it's stuff like little stuff like, I don't know, what kind of dilemma can I give an example? Okay, so now this one, the one that we posted the other day, where the man took his friend, on his honeymoon,
yeah.
And obviously, a lot of people in the comments saying divorce, having an annulment.
You know, I think
I don't know if that's a big of an issue.
But you know why I think people said that. Obviously, I think people were probably just being like annoying.
Yeah, they're just joking around, innit?
I think why people said that was because that was just telling of his character.
Yeah,
and it's like, if he could do this now,
then what can you do in a couple
2 years, 5 years? He could be doing a madness.
And I agree.
So that's why people are like, he's showing you this character trait. Run.
Yeah.
And that's where I think.
But when can you can't really run already though, because you're on your honeymoon, bro. Like, this is 2 weeks into your marriage.
You get back in it. But that's another thing. I feel like our generation were too easy to run and give up.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Because you know what? Yeah. Obviously, I don't know if you've spoken about this before. I feel like we've spoken about it before, but like, remember when Michelle Obama was talking about her relationship with Barack? How she hated. Bro, they've been together for like 40 years. And she said for a good 10 years, she didn't like him.
If you found out that your wife said that about
That's
you.
crazy.
Like, if, like, let's say you guys are like in your 50s.
Yeah.
And she was like, there was like about 10 years in our marriage that I
didn't
like Tonye. Like, everything he done just annoyed me.
I might look
just
at her and be
it.
like, what are you like? I'm like, wait. And for me, it might have been like, it's calm. But you know what? There's times where you're gonna not like your partner, etc. But as I said, she said, 10 years out of 40 years. Yeah, she didn't like him. And she still stuck by to do it. Obviously, hopefully he wasn't doing a mad thing. But if he wasn't doing a mad thing and it was just, you're just getting annoyed at things he does, you're both growing in different ways, he's trying to become president, you're having to keep up appearances and all this stuff. But do you not see that now they've come out of it? I don't know when that 10 years was, by the way, because obviously I didn't listen to it fully. But like, there's been a good 30 years. And when you take in the prospect of 10 years of a bad marriage, well, it's not even a bad marriage, but 10 years of marriage not being the best, to 30 good years, that's a long time, bro. There is going to be a period of time in your marriage where you're not gonna like, no, so I'm not gonna like, there's gonna be a time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's things that's gonna happen, yeah. Obviously, God forbid that it's anytime soon, but in the future, death is promised. Our parents are gonna pass away, etc. Stuff like that. Like, that's gonna be some very difficult times that you're gonna have to go for your partner. You change, she's gonna change. Your kids are gonna grow up. You're gonna go through different life experiences. You know what I mean? So you're always gonna, drift apart in it sometimes. But then obviously, it's going through that time and having those memories and having those pictures. Like, for example, I said, I've been with Alice for 9 years. Obviously, not all marriage in it. Only 2/3 years has been with marriage. But when there's been times when she's annoyed me or something like that, I go on Snapchat memories, bro. I look at the memories that we've gone through, everything where we've gone through, from when we started in uni to where we are now. Like, bro, that's time. It's the time that I've invested, time that she's invested.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna throw away, what I was saying before was like, I'm not gonna throw away a 6-year relationship because of a bad month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do understand it. I do get in it, but it's just like,
yeah. I think it's down to people's character as well, because when you was talking, I was going back to moments in my life that me and my wife, it wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I can take it back to, I think we've spoken about this on the podcast when we were on. We could take this back to like that first year of marriage when obviously they give birth and they go through loads of changes, and it's like hard for you guys to really like
connect again,
commit and just not even commit, but just that harmony. Like, it's hard for us to flow in that love because she's going through so much changes.
There's so much
even
going
like
on.
when it goes through intimacy and like you're not getting none for a few weeks, and then you're just chilling to one corner, just thinking, I could be outside.
I could be outside.
Dacky, I want to be Dacky. But it goes down to down to your character and your discipline. Like, when
self-control, bro. Self-control is the biggest thing of a man, bro.
Because even these uncles, like these people that are like the older generation, is like they probably had those moments where they weren't getting enough on their wives, but they're outside chasing women, and then that's how marriages break. That's how people leave each other. So going back to what I was saying, it's like those moments where you feel like, bro, this is dead. Like, I could be doing what I was doing on the street. You know what I'm saying, but it's that character in your mind, and obviously that God-fearing approach you need to put on things where it's like, no, like, this is my woman. I'm gonna stick through it. We're gonna get past this. This is a season, and that season has passed. You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
So I think people need to start thinking of things seasonal. Like, this is our season. We're gonna get through it. Whatever's happening, we're gonna overcome it in Jesus' name. I feel like that's the approach that some people should have. But it goes back to saying, like, I can't speak for people. Like, I don't know people's levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, people's breaking point could be different. Like, that's why some people leave marriages. That's why some people stay. I don't know. And obviously, I don't know what's happened in marriage that's made you leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just something that I can't really, like, get onto people for getting a divorce. Like, if someone's been divorced, like, okay, cool, that's your reality. It's not in my place to say, why did you get a divorce? You shouldn't have gotten a divorce. It's not biblical to get a divorce.
Yeah.
I can say what's biblical and what's not, but I can't judge you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know.
No, I hear
it's a tricky one still.
I hear you. But okay, so obviously you talked about the first year of marriage. So obviously, quickly just describe the first year of marriage to you.
The first year of marriage for me, it was weird because obviously our first year was with Zeph.
Yeah.
So we were literally becoming parents and becoming husband and wife. So
Yeah.
that's why I would say, like, thank God that we're here today, and thank God that I married her, because a lot of people would have gone their own separate ways, and I've seen it happen, and I just thank God it didn't happen with us. And it's probably made us a lot stronger now, because it was like, bro, like, we're going through being a dad, being a mum, like, different changes, the different pressures on life, having to provide, like,
learning about each other. Then
exactly.
Kind of
Even now, it's like, what is a man like? What is a man? How am I a man in my household?
Yeah.
Like, what do men show? Is it kindness? Is it like, you get me? I don't like, what do men show? How can I be a man? Because I got married and I was still technically a boy. I was still a boy, do you know what I'm saying? So we're just learning so many things, like, what is being a man? What is being a husband? What is being a dad? On top of, I need to make this woman happy.
Yeah.
On top of, this woman I need to make happy is going through her own stress.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can I make her happy where she's dealing with her own stuff? So it was hard, bro.
But she's dealing postpartum.
She's going to have to be a mom,
her career bit taking a pause.
And it's me that's here with learning, like, how do I make you happy?
You know what's funny, yeah? It's funny because it's like, obviously, our women are thinking about all of that, taking their career on a pause, etc., all that stuff. And in the back of our minds, we're thinking, oh, when am I next going to get some?
Bro.
That it's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks. She hasn't touched me. She hasn't touched me.
Man, we're
but
so
she's
funny.
been battling the world, bro, in her mind. And you know, women, they overthink. Like, they be battling the world in her mind. Like, so, but why I say it was beautiful, because that first year of marriage was like, it was just us, like, just coming together. Like,
it's like us against the world type of vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and even in the Bible, it says something like, you know, when it says and I deeped it, because me and my wife was having like a study the other day. And in the Bible where it says the man, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but it was like the man will leave his mother and his father, and then cling to his wife, and the two will become one. And what I realized is, like, in marriage, you're not one, like, from the day when you say I do, you're not one. Like, it says shall become one. And to me, that means it takes time to become one. Yeah. Like, you don't just become one instantly.
Yeah.
Become means it can take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
It's just how
it's a work in progress type of thing. I'm working.
It's how hard are you willing to try to become one? It could take 20 years. Where you guys are like, cool, we're one. Obviously, God willing, is sooner. But people need to understand that marriage is not an easy thing. It takes work. And some people that get married don't get married and thinking it's going to take work, because deep it, you can get married to a woman or a man. A couple years later, you find out he has a porn addiction. You find out she has a gambling addiction, or she loses money. She's a shopaholic. She dips into your savings. But you didn't know that before you got married. Yeah. But now when you're in marriage and you find that out, are you going to now divorce and leave your husband?
No.
So
I hear it, man. You know, it's a very... That's why you just need to make sure you build your foundation. Your foundation is strong, right? Because I can't lie, even for me, that first year wasn't very much in terms of like bickering and arguing, because obviously like we already knew each other, but it was just the whole change of you know, us constantly being in each other's lives. Yeah, like that was a shocker. It was good at the same time, because, you know, now, you know, we're going home. I don't need to drop you home or anything like that. We go to the same place, you know, it's our own little bubble, it's our own little family. But it's the fact that, you know, we argue. Bro, I can't leave. I can't go anywhere. I can't, you know, you can't go home and cool off. It's like, we're going back to the same place. Yeah. I might be upstairs, you might be downstairs. Yeah. We won't be talking, you know, like that. But I think that was probably the biggest shock in terms of like adjusting and being together. But yeah, no, as you said, bro, it takes work. And you know what, I never kind of thought about the becoming as one and actually actively putting effort in. Because you really have to in this type of thing. Yeah. But I just feel like, I feel like it is good that, you know, this generation has the opportunity to go, not go, but you know what I mean, to know what they want and not take BS. But I do think at the same time, I feel like we're too quick to, you know, I feel like we don't have that much perseverance anymore. And that's just in terms of relationships, jobs,
careers.
careers.
For me,
like, if
bro.
something's wrong, bro, if something's wrong, people are like, I need to leave.
Any little thing LinkedIn, bro. Any little thing I'm on LinkedIn. But yeah, it's true. It's true.
Like,
It's true.
and I feel like, you know, because our parents, they really had to persevere. But obviously, they've kind of they've done the groundwork for us to be able to have more choice. So we didn't have to. So, and we're building the groundwork even more. Because you know what's funny? Thinking about it, obviously, we're not Gen Z. We're like millennials.
Yeah, I'm Gen Z.
You're not. You're millennial.
I'm Gen Z.
You're 95, bro.
I'm Gen Z.
I think 97,
nah,
98.
Yeah, we're millennials still. We're
millennials. Yeah. The difference between us and Gen Z is massive, you know. As in, like, I was at, like, when I went to that Black conference, and the Gen Z were talking, like, there was a talk about millennials, Gen Z, and all the older lot in it. And the older lot were like, oh, you know, if you're on holiday and they call you from work, you know, you should be open to having the call. You know, you should help out.
I worked on holiday.
God forbid.
But it was like, I got a work call because it was, sorry I'm interrupting you.
Yeah, go on.
But I was chilling by the pool and I got a work call.
Where's your work phone?
No, it was my I don't have my personal number. And then I answered it and I like sold something. Yeah. But it's like, it didn't cost me anything to do.
And that's the thing.
It didn't cost me nothing.
Obviously, like, that's what, so our millennials were saying that, you know, if it is a quick query where it doesn't cost me anything to help, then you do it. So even me, if someone asks me a question like, what's that mean? Saying, you know, I've got a quick question on this.
Just answer it, bro.
Answering it. But the one girl from Gen Z, she was like, don't call me. Like, don't, like, I'm on holiday. Don't, I've done everything I need to do. I've given the handover, etc. You shouldn't call me. I don't know why you feel like you should be able to call me.
Which is true.
Which is true.
Because technically you're on holiday.
But they're like more militant with it. Like, they're like, I won't pick up. And I was like, oh, all right, fairs. But like, you know them ones, I feel like, in terms of like stuff like to do with like hardship and stuff like that, I just feel like it's getting in a way where, you know, even our children, maybe we'll see how it goes with them. But a lot of them are like very much, I don't want to persevere. If something's wrong, I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to try and see if I can work out or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's a good thing, because does that really build...
That's why
does that build character or not?
I don't know. There's just a fine line. Like, I don't know, because I don't agree with the whole like struggler thing and like the whole, you stay in a marriage and you're not happy, or you stay for the kids. I don't believe in that.
Unless something mad has happened. But then as well, as I said, we're only 3 years in, so we can't...
That's the thing.
And that's why we need like an older couple,
yes.
If you're an older couple and you want to
come and school us,
bro, man. Because like if you've been together 20 years, something like that, bro, like... Because I can't talk from just being, you know, the small that we've done.
That's what we're saying. Is like, that's what I was saying, like, bro, some, like, God forbid, but we can encounter things in marriage that we're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
We don't know until it comes.
And what I'm saying is like, unless it's like the big things of, you know, cheating and... obviously stuff like that, then I understand, innit? But obviously the smaller day-to-day things, innit? Like, if you're not getting on, I just feel like that's for like a little season.
And there's ways to like improve. There's obviously counselling, there's time. Do you believe in time? Like, taking time apart?
I don't know about taking time.
So let's say you and your wife are going through a rough patch, like, would you like move out for like 2-3 months?
2-3 months?
Whilst you're working on it.
I can't move out. My family's there. My son is
what
there.
If she's like, I need space to like get through what's just happened? Like, I need time.
It depends though. But if it's, do you know what though? If I didn't do anything wrong, then anyway, I don't know. Because the thing is, if it's not my fault and it's your fault, why am I leaving that house?
You're the man, innit?
Well, no, bro. Why am I leaving the house
for your wife and your kids, bro?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think
why can't she leave and I'll be with my kid?
Yeah, fair enough. But what I was going to say though, like, on a brighter note, so obviously we spoke about the hardships of the first year. So now, like, do you have like those thoughts that cross your mind and you're like, wow, like, I love this woman? Like, does it randomly cross your mind? Like, what makes you think, right, I actually love this woman?
Yeah, I have those thoughts. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if she has to do anything for me to think it, but it's just like, it might just come across like randomly if I look at her and I'm like, oh wow, you know, like look, you know, the ones when you're sitting together and you're just like, look at us,
yeah,
look at us.
Yeah,
I always have those kind of thoughts, but I don't have one where I just randomly think about it.
It happened to me the other day.
Yeah, go on.
So I was out at a birthday party, and then I was just like, I just told her, I was like, I can't wait till you go home, you know? And it was like, I'm outside, I'm having fun. But the thought of like going
Just
home
being
with
home
her,
with her,
cuddling, snuggling up, watching telly, I was just like, I actually can't wait to do this today.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, like, I love this woman.
Yeah.
For me to be outside having fun, I'm like, well, I can't wait to wear like in our little bubble.
Yeah.
I was like, right.
No, you know, I hear that because I do get that as well still. But me, it's just like, even when I'm out, bro, even if I'm having fun or not, I'm like, bro, just get me home to my wife, man. let me chill with my wife, man.
I hear that still.
You know what I mean? But yeah. But there was another thing as well. Obviously, it's a bit separate from what we were just talking about. Obviously, allegedly, there was that guy in that Minister of Finance in Equatorial
Guinea. Chai! That guy works harder than the devil,
man. So obviously for the listeners, you would have probably seen it on Twitter and stuff like that. But I think the pretty much story is that obviously he slept. He has like, so basically he was under investigation for fraud, something like that. So obviously they're going through man's computer now.
They stumbled across
bare tapes, videos of him and other women.
Yeah, married
in
women
his office,
well.
Married women. Bro, like I think one of them was like the deputy prime, like people, big like head people in the office. Their wives that he's doing a thing with.
It's crazy,
bro. Like apparently, like over 400 women. No, 400 videos.
Something like that.
I feel like 400 videos, and obviously we're talking about hardships, like not hardships, but we're talking about in terms of leaving and stuff like that. His wife's got to go now.
Yeah.
She slightly has to leave.
Yeah.
She slightly has to leave.
You can't stay with someone like that,
bro.
But like, he's committed adultery, and this is not even like a mistake. He is knacking women up and down. It's not even like health reasons. It's not even wise to stay.
Yeah,
he could be carrying.
No, health reasons is definitely not wise to stay. Like, and the thing is, you know what? It's the fact that now it's been brought up. Yeah. I don't even know if it's true, but I was seeing that apparently even she was doing.
I saw that she had a little scandal
herself. Ah!
What pay?
What did you say before?
For Africa, man.
What did you say before? Circle or cheaters?
Yeah, yes.
Circle
some cheaters.
Aye. So you know what? Maybe they're even right for each other. But yeah,
they probably even have like a little arrangement. You know,
you think
some married couples are a bit like they probably have an arrangement, bro. You know, people do these open stuff nowadays.
No, you know what? That's true. That's actually true. I can't lie.
Let me get into a quick dilemma though.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So I'm mad at arsehole for refusing to let my ex-wife take our daughter on a lavish vacation because I think it's unfair to our son.
So, ex-wife,
take our daughter on a lavish vacation because I think it's unfair to our son.
Okay, go on.
Cool. So my ex-wife and I divorced 2 years ago after a rough split. We share 2 kids, a 12-year-old son and a 9-year-old daughter. My ex has always been a fun parent while I handle the day-to-day stuff. She recently got engaged to a wealthy guy and has been spending a lot of money on experiences for the kids, which I get, but it's starting to create issues. Sounds like you jealous of the money, man.
Nah, but chill, man. God forbid, innit? But bro, if they're coming around, and like she's the fun parent and she's always taking them on holiday.
Bro, paid.
Bro,
and
then the new man's rich. Ah!
Paid. Anyway.
I could fall down and bang my head, man. Bro. Then, this is my mum's more fun. She takes me out.
Bro, Daddy, why don't you have a Range Rover?
Why don't you have money?
Here's the problem. My ex announced that she's taken our daughter on a trip to Paris. Just her and our daughter, not our son. When I asked why, she said it was a bonding experience because our daughter loves art. And this was her way of making up for the time she missed where she was young. I get that, but I see how it hurt my son by doing this. He asked why he isn't going, and she brushed it off, saying someday she'll take him somewhere. I don't think it's fair. I think both kids should have the same experiences, or it will cause resentment. I told her it wasn't okay to just leave him out, especially as he's already been struggling with the divorce and feeling like he's less loved by her. I then took this step further and said, if she goes through with this, I'll file for custody because she's emotionally neglecting our son. Now she's furious, calling me controlling and saying I'm punishing her for moving on and having the means to provide for better experiences for our kids.
That's crazy though.
Hey,
that's crazy. Still,
feels like a kick in the teeth.
Yeah,
man.
that's bro. You might as well punch me in the gut.
Bro, she accused me of wanting them to be miserable just because I can't afford the same. And that's not true. I just want both of our kids to feel equally valued. She's still planning on going, and I'm digging my heels in. The kids don't know about the custody threat, but my family thinks I'm overreacting and should just let it go. Am I the arsehole for trying to stop this trip? This is a tough one, you know. It's a tough one.
No, you know, I think the custody thing, that is petty. That's him being petty.
Yeah.
So I think, you know.
No, but he's just trying to stand on business.
Yeah, but it's a dumb
You're not really standing on business. Like, it's a dumb business to stand on.
Stand on another, bro. You have to pick your battles. But then as well, at the same time, she's moving mad. Because as well, if it was a thing where the son didn't say anything and he was just moving bad by himself, then fairs, okay. But the fact that the son is even a bit annoyed, I don't think she's.
But cool. Let me ask you this. Yeah. So let's say you have two sons. Yeah. One really loves football.
Yeah.
And one really loves like art and music and like he's just not into football. Yeah. Like he would rather go watch theatre or rather go watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
He's just not a football guy. And you're like, cool, you've got a ticket, you've got a couple of tickets to go and watch a football game. And you're like, cool, let me take the son that likes to watch football. Other son, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't do that.
And okay, so would you do that? Or would you take them both? Or just not take one?
So I'd take. I think it depends on age as well. Because obviously, because that kid in the dilemma is 12, I feel like he's just not gonna understand, innit? So it depends on age, and if they're like 16 to 18, I think they'd understand, innit? I think that's calm. But if they're both young, to them it's just being out and having an experience, right? So I just take them both and say, well, you know, both of you, I'm taking both of you because, you know, you both want to do this, but I'll make it for both of them. So one day we go to the football match, one day we do a theatre or art exhibition or whatever. So it'd be like, you're both getting one thing that you like. You might have to do something you don't like, but for both of you to come onto this trip, you have to, innit? Yeah. I think that's the best way to work at it. Yeah. I feel like if you're telling one that they can't go, I feel like, yeah, that is more, and you know, two boys, similar ages. I think that's just gonna build mad resentment towards the other.
Yeah, but why though? Like the bro, one boy doesn't like this.
No,
because I was having this conversation.
You know, kids though.
Yeah, but
kids are like, I'm mom's favorite. She took me out. You didn't, you know.
But is there anything wrong with picking a day to have quality time with one? I don't think it's bad. Is if you schedule time to do one thing with each person. Yeah. So like, let's say I have two boys or two girls or whatever. I know one daughter likes music and one daughter wants to go to the theatre. Is there anything wrong with me taking a daughter that likes music to go watch a concert one night, and then me taking my other daughter that likes the theatre the other night?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Why do we have to take them both to different things?
No, of course. But then we said we would talk about trips. So going abroad and doing it. But if you're talking like that, like one night is for one child and one night is for another, fine. I feel. But then also, I think it depends on age as well. Because and the way you explain it to that child, because it's like, oh, if you know we're going to a football match, you don't like football, fine.
Stay at home, bro.
Stay at home. Your day's Thursday where we're going to do what you want. Yeah. Saturday's for football, and I think that's fine. I don't have no issue with that. But I think it's just the way you explain it to your other child, and there's also, I feel like it's a way to. You need to make your other child feel like they're still doing something during that time, so they're not, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because then, if you're gonna do something, and the thing as well, make sure you follow through with that other child as well. Don't cancel and be like, because then it'll be like, oh, mum, you know, we're both doing something with dad, and you know, one of them can't say, oh, I'm dad's favorite. He took me here. He didn't take you.
You have to both make sure you're doing it equally.
Exactly. And then obviously, I think that's, and it is kind of hard, isn't it? Especially when you have more than one kid now, because it's like. Now you've got to split your energy into both of them and make them both feel like they're valued, they're loved, that you have like you're interested in their lives, etc. And you're still juggling work, you're still juggling life, you're still juggling marriage at the same time. It's hard, isn't it? But it's just something that has to be done.
I do think I think I agree with what you're saying. Like I think it depends on age. It's like when they're at an age where they don't really understand certain things, you have to treat every kid the same, so they don't feel left out and don't feel less loved. For example, what if let's say a guy has a baby mum, she's got 2 other kids and
Yeah.
he's got 1 child.
Yeah.
Is he bad for only picking up his child for like a day out?
No.
He's not bad for that. And they're all similar age.
It's actually so interesting with that debate.
Like, is he not bad for that? Or let's say they're all out together.
Yeah.
And he buys his child McDonald's.
No, you shouldn't do that. You should buy all of them. All of them should get something.
Mm-hmm.
If you're out with all of them, all of them get something. But if you go and pick up your child just to have a day out with your child, I think that's fine. Then it's for
what
the
if they're
mum
just
to
all
go.
at home, like on a Saturday?
That's bro. But then it's for the mum to go and do whatever with the other 2. Because why am I looking after 2 that's not my child?
You don't feel like the guy should like take them all out?
No,
because they're technically all siblings.
True, and I hear that, but you know, if it's I'm here for my child, I'd agree that if you're all out. And you're buying McDonald's, and if the kid's coming back from McDonald's, get something for the rest of them.
Yeah, cool.
I agree with that.
Okay, so let's say he does take his child out, because to be honest, you can take your child out.
Yeah,
like that's fine. But you buy a kid McDonald's, have him all to take home.
Yeah,
is he bad for not buying the rest?
Yeah, he's bad for that still, especially when you're going back to a bunch of other kids. Yeah. I think you're bad for that. Otherwise, if not, then he in the car. He in the car.
In the car.
They're saying, shut up, don't tell anybody. But I think they're definitely bad for doing
that. Yeah, I agree. I think with all kids, no matter if it's like siblings, friends, like I think like kids in general, like for example, let's say one day I just have all our boys' kids.
Yeah.
We go like on a day out somewhere. It's like, and let's say you guys ain't sending me money to buy your kids food. I'm gonna buy everyone food. Like,
just send me the bill.
I won't even send it still.
Yeah. No, and I hear because I just feel like at certain ages, kids are very like they're just kids, man. You know what I mean? They don't look at anything.
They don't understand it.
They just look and they just don't feel like they're valued or loved and things like that. And I think it's just better to help just do something minor to make them feel like and it makes it easier for your child at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, if you only take your child and there's 2 other children there, they're gonna start resenting that one child and making the other child feel bad, and ganging up on the other child. Maybe you never know. So it's just to make everyone's life easier, I think.
Okay, cool. But it depends on the circumstance, though.
Wait, why?
Okay. Let's say you got 2 kids, yeah. One of them has had a terrible year at school, and the other one had a great year at school. And you want to reward the great kid. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Really, just like a day out for the great kid.
I just pray that
and
both
leave the
your
bad
kids...
kid at home?
Nah, you can't do it.
Why?
But you know what? Just pray that both kids are very good at excellent.
Like, how do you deal with like rewarding kids? Because kids, like for example, I remember when my brother got a PS3 for his birthday, and I was bare upset. So I was like, why does he get the PS3?
Yeah.
So it was like, bro.
But why should you get the PS3?
Why can't we both get the PS3? Why can't it be here? This is for you guys. Why must he have the PS3?
But why did he get the PS3? It
was his birthday.
So why did you want
But I don't think I got anything that year.
Why did you get
I don't think I was good at school or something.
So why was you good at school?
Maybe I'm speaking through trauma.
Hey, no, you know what? Even in that situation, I don't know what you do. Like, do you leave one at home?
Parents let us know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that deep, bro.
It's like it depends on how old they are, though. It depends on how old they are. I think that is the biggest thing. Because as well, if you think about it, if one of them's had a bad year and they still go out, they might think they've been rewarded for bad behavior.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
Maybe I'll drop one of them to my mum's and say, well, you haven't been good this year. And we're going out.
Yeah, but you see why you're now making that child feel less loved.
How? But you then wanted to leave them at home. Is that not the same thing?
Fair enough.
It's even them ones. I'll take them to their grandma. I'll say, spend time with your grandma. Then I'll tell the other one, shh. Don't say you went anywhere.
I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with like taking a kid out for their preference and like spending time with them like one-on-one time.
No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Like even with this dilemma, the woman taking her child on a lavish shopping spree or taking her child to Paris, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to spend time with your daughter.
There's nothing wrong with that. But
however, it's like you actually have a child as well.
And I think at that age, at 12, he's not going to know that. He's not going to have the emotional capacity to understand that. So I think he's just take them both, bro. and you know you can still bond with your daughter anyway. And you could definitely still bond with your daughter, but your son's there. Like, and just have it as a bond experience together, bro.
If I have a daughter next and there's Zeph and there's a little girl, and it's like if Zeph loves football or something, or he loves sports, like
yeah, you go Zeph, you got
taking the girl, like,
of course.
Stay at home with your mum, bro. The boys are going out.
No, of course. But then that's different though. But if you have two boys, boy and girl is easy to separate because obviously, you know, girl will most likely want to be with their mum anyway, etc. But two boys, one of them don't like sport and one of them likes sport. Like, what can you do?
It's true, because even when we was younger, me and my brother, my dad used to take my brother to like the Arsenal stadium for like his birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
To see the stadium, buy the kits, etc.
Yeah.
And I used to go. I don't like Arsenal. I don't support Arsenal, but I used to go with them. Like, so my dad could have just said, "I'm going with my brother. Like, stay at home. You don't support Arsenal."
Yeah.
But I still went. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do have it. I think at a young age, it's good to just take them both and just make a day out of it. I mean,
no, I hear you. I hear you. But anyway, let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, man, parents.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts, because bro, I don't even us man need to know for in the future anyway.
Exactly. Like, how do you do with like? Do you treat them both? Do you take them both out? How do you work out spending time with kids if you've got more than one?
Yeah.
I imagine people with like 4 kids. Like, imagine like E-Man, like 4 kids. How do you divide this quality time?
That is a question, you know. Like, that's definitely a question.
How do you divide quality time?
I can understand why some just have 2, some even just have 1.
Yeah, man.
Don't see many 3s anymore, but I want 3, so we'll see.
Do you want 3?
Yeah.
Has the missus approved on that?
Yeah, we'll see in it. I think after Malachi, we were like, you know, we're gonna do this maybe one more time. But who knows?
Who knows?
You never know. Especially if you know.
3 is the bonus. I feel like I'm happy with 2. 3 is the bonus. We were having a conversation. I was like, I wouldn't be like upset of just having Zephyr.
You wouldn't be you're upset with just having 1?
I wouldn't manage, you know.
Just 1?
Yeah.
No, but you man always say you need someone to play with.
He does, but I was just like, I'm actually content with just having a little family, you know.
No, but obviously it depends though, because obviously, you know, you had the luxury of growing up with a brother.
Yeah, he needs someone to play with her siblings. Yeah,
with her siblings. So it's like
he needs a sibling.
You don't know how. If he was the only child, then you'd understand why it's good to have a sibling.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or someone to play with anyway.
But so the bonus. Free's the bonus. I'm happy. I'm happy if God says this is the only child you're having. We thank God. And I'm happy. Fairs. But I would like to have at least 1 more. But I wouldn't be angry having 1.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But even then though, do you think just having 1 and you guys were early, you got it done early?
I think that's sick, man. Like my colleague, I say colleague so my colleague, anyway, my colleague, her daughter is like 9 or 10 or something, and she just had a baby. So her baby's like a year, 2 years old. And she was like, she got so used to like her family setup with just the 3 of them. And like she realized that I don't actually need another child. And obviously she had another child. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, it's a good thing that she at least gave her daughter a sibling, even though the age gap is big. So at least my daughter has a sibling. You know what I'm saying? So I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. I wouldn't even mind that age gap, you know.
I think that, you know, I wouldn't mind, but I think that's wild though. 9 years, crazy age gap.
Yeah.
Where you're
at least you got someone to be changing the nappies.
Yeah, at least you got someone to
be changing nappies, man.
But bro, that is, hey man. But that's a big sister.
It's a mad.
In the Af household, you be calling her auntie.
No, honestly.
If you call her,
big sis.
Big sis auntie.
You can't say her first name. Big sis. Sister.
Hey. But anyway, time for spent.
Yeah,
thank you guys for listening, engaging, etc.
Yes.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. All of those things. And yeah, man, tell a friend.
Yes.
And we'll catch you guys. Actually, you know what? One thing. Leave comments. We love to see comments on YouTube and Spotify. And even rate Spotify, rate Apple Podcasts, etc.
And tell me if I'm capping, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't agree with what Ken said. I want to know, please.
Hey, or topics, talk about put anything, man. Honestly, I think when I go on like YouTube and I see comments, it makes my day when I see something that has comments, bro. It actually makes my day.
Shout out to you guys.
It makes me so happy, man.
Yeah,
obviously, we have the regulars that make comments, and thank you guys. Honestly, we appreciate it so much.
And we see it, man. We see it all.
And yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. Wait, quick question. Mm-hmm. Do you have like people that send your mom the pod?
Nah.
You don't have anyone like that?
Nah, not yet.
Bro, you know, like
people be sending your mom.
No, not mom. They'll even be sending to Abby's mom. Saying,
Hey! See your son-in-law is saying about you. What happened?
No, it's nothing bad.
Okay.
But I don't know if they're trying to send it to make it bad. But
probably.
Trust me, my foundation and my family home between me, my mother, and my mother-in-law is strong.
Yes.
As we know, I've been in my mother-in-law's life for
Nearly
9 years.
Nearly 10 years.
For 9 years. It's 10 years next year. There's nothing you can send. There's even nothing I can say on this pod that can break our bond.
Hey, don't
because
kill
that's my
me.
mother. That's
Wait,
my
so
mum.
what happened? What did they send?
No, nothing. But Amstad told me one time that they send the pod some stuff that I said, I'd be like, oh, your son-in-law said it. But I don't know. And I asked her, I said, is it anything that I said that's bad or is it good stuff? And she's like, well, she said she won't tell me whether it's good or bad, but so we never know. It could be good things.
I mean, if it was good, she'd have said.
No, but not like that, innit? But obviously, he's like,
no one says to my.
I've never said anything bad anyway.
My dad-in-law and my mum-in-law have like watches from time to time. Like my dad-in-law's even subscribed. My father-in-law. So they watch.
Stop lying.
Yeah, it was my guy, man. My guy. So they watch too. So it's like, bro, you can't send it to them. They see it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my mum watches here and there. But like, yeah, as I said though, but obviously, child, there's nothing that I've said on here which is mad and anyway.
Yeah, it's true. I can't lie.
Anyway.
It's not even to say, but it's like, bro, we don't even say the half of what we deal with on a day-to-day. So whatever you said it doesn't actually mean nothing.
It doesn't mean anything, bro. It doesn't mean it's not gonna change how I talk anyway.
That's too funny.
But as I said, if you're one of those snitches, good luck, I'm gonna find you. No, I'm joking. But yeah, man, as I said, bro, comment all of that stuff, please. Yes. And yeah, man, obviously, road to 1K subscribers. I think we're
nearly there, man.
We're like 49 off. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, man. And road to 10K on TikTok with like 3K left. Just, tell a friend to tell a friend and subscribe and shout, follow, hit like, comment. That's all we're asking for. Yes. It doesn't cost a penny. But yeah, that being said, another episode, another week. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace out.